Today we're going to talk about Gisele, supermodel, and Tom Brady, super athlete. Illuminati trannies, textbook example of what I'm talking about here. So a couple Illuminati signs going on to start with, so that qualifies them as Illuminati celebrities. Let's look at the tranny aspect. The male and female skeleton is different, especially in the pelvis area. So on the left we have a female pelvis. It's wider. And see how the bones on the left and right flare out, and the male is more narrow. Women bear children, men do not. It's a very large difference, despite what they tell you in liberal arts college. And this causes the indent in the waist to be different. The indent point on a man is below the belly button. On a woman, it is above the narrow part of the waist. See, you can see here's the indentation on a woman, the pelvis, and the indentation above the belly button. Classic female figure. Even on heavier women, still, pelvis bones, the weight is distributed evenly. So they still have the indentation here, don't they? Even on larger women, they still have the same hourglass type of figure, just a bit larger overall, right? Above the belly button, the hips go in like that. There's a man, got the little thing there, the little indentation below the belly button, right here. Now, some men have a bit of a flare out on the shoulders like that. Others, but either way, this part is basically straight up and down above that, right here, until you get to these shoulder blade kind of muscles in the back. Again, you can see it right here. Again, right here. It does not go in. This is the belly button, but below the belly button, a little indentation there. On a female, it goes in. Indentation here below the belly button, straight up, and then it flares out with the muscles, right? It flares out with the muscles, but it does not go in again above the belly button. It does not flare in again. It does not get more narrow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right here. This thing right here, this little line, indentation, I have that, okay? If you're a man, look in the mirror, you'll have something like this. It's generally where the top of your underwear would go, the elastic band, or the top of your jeans or something, right around there. That's the male waist indentation, see, below the belly button. Look on photos of men, you'll see that. Well, you can't see it on him. He doesn't have it there, right? He just doesn't have it. His is right here. That's where it is on females. This is where the female indentation is, right there. This is Tom Brady on the left. This is Gisele. Gisele's a man. Tom Brady has an indentation here above the belly button. It goes in, and then it flares out a bit up here. So, is Tom Brady a woman? A female to male? Illuminati tranny? See, this is what I'm talking about. He's got this indentation right there. That's the most narrow part of his torso, is right here, which is what you'd find in women due to the hips. That's just a medical fact. That's just a scientific fact that females have wider hips than men. It's because of the pelvic bones underneath. It's because of the skeleton. That's why archaeologists can find all these skeletons and they can immediately identify if it's a male or female skeleton. Okay, just bones. No flesh, no face, no makeup, nothing. They can just tell by the bones. And we don't see their bones, so we could easily identify all these trannies by just doing an x-ray of their pelvis. Actually, we don't need genetic material. He has the pelvis of a woman. Something seems a bit off with his chest. Girly face. Many things going on here with this guy. He does not have this little thing that she does. See her body? She has this little indentation right there. That's a masculine feature. And then it goes straight up from there. Goes straight up. And you can see it on all her other photos when she's modeling. Some photos are a little bit photoshopped. Other photos, she's bending her back to give the illusion of that hourglass figure. But it's just an illusion. Again, you can kind of see it here. It gets narrow right there. You only find that in women. That's because of the underlying bone structure. Yeah, look at that. Straight up and down. He's got a funny looking chest, doesn't he? Awfully strange looking chest. Something's just not quite right with that chest, is it? Especially for the greatest NFL quarterback of all time. You can see that Gisele does not have an indent above the belly button. She pretends to sometimes by curving the body like that. They give one side, gives an indent, and by doing this, she's sucking in the air, and maybe there's some airbrushing going on there. But you can see below the belly button, basically where the underwear would the top elastic part of the fruit of the loom underwear would be, the indent is there. She has the underlying skeleton of a man. You see there's really no indent, very lean. That's why they say supermodels are supposed to be tall, because many of them are actually secret trannies. You can see she's curving her back, curving the body to give a false appearance of an indentation where it should be on a woman. Again, curving the body like that. But you can see the other side is not curved. It's not there's no actual indentation like there would be on a regular female. Now I posted a link by a YouTuber below. It's very good. It's very in-depth scientific, medical, and forensic analysis of the differences between a male and female skeleton and appearance. So please check that out. It's already got over 100,000 views. Talking about the Williams brothers. Sometimes it almost seems like she's packing. She's locked and loaded, sometimes. But you can see there, her torso is basically straight up and down, like it is on me, like it is on a man. Now look at that. Look at what is going on there. I mean, it looks like that's really sick. I think they're trying to, who knows what's going on there? Is that real, or did they put a cucumber down there, And there they got the V sign. So here's the Illuminati part of it. The Illuminati sign, that's the sign of the Baphomet. That's the sign of the androgynous god. A little bit of 666 action going there. Maybe she's just twirling her hair, but this is a model. She knows when she's being photographed, and she knows what to do with her hands. Again, the devil horns, you see those all the time. Everybody does them. I don't think she's a Ronnie James Dio fan. Neither is George Bush or the Pope. And this is a sign, the finger pointing towards the eyes. That's a Freemason, Illuminati type of sign. One author says that the V sign is a sign of the horned god of witchcraft, the Baphomet, the androgynous male and female goat god. He's basically telling you she's a tranny. When they do this, it means I'm an Illuminati tranny. That's what that means. There's another sign of the devil horns, Yeah, and that means other things too, but when it's coming from an Illuminati tranny, good chance. She's shouting out she's giving the devil a shout out. So is Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady on the left when he's a little boy, or was he a little girl? What is going on? He's some kind of super athlete, right? Was he a genetically engineered super transgendered athlete? Look at how feminine he looks there. That's the house they live in. That's an Illuminati trainee house. Look at this thing. It's massive. Illuminati trannies live in these kind of houses. Super Bowl rings. And look at that. He's got a long index finger, longer than his ring finger, it looks to me. Yeah, perfect couple, right? Perfect couple on the outside. They've gained the whole world, but they've lost their souls. It's a Illuminati tranny couple. Born and bred, genetically modified, altered, engineered to their version of perfection. So Gisele has been among the highest paid models in the world, is the 16th richest woman in the entertainment industry as of 2007. 2012, placed number 1 on the Forbes top earnings model list. 2014, 89th most powerful woman in the world by Forbes. And of course, she's involved with the United Nations. Tom Brady has won 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 league MVP awards, selected to 11 Pro Bowls, led his team to more division titles than any other quarterback in NFL history, 5th all-time in career passing yards, tied for 3rd in career touchdown passes, 6th in career passer ratings. Tom Brady has won more playoff games than any other quarterback and appeared in more playoff games than any player at any position. Many analysts and sports writers consider Brady to be the greatest quarterback of all time. He's got kind of perfect looks, doesn't he? It's a little bit too perfect. Are they designing super athletes, super models, super soldiers? Just like in A Brave New World, written in 1931. Abolition of natural reproduction. Human embryos are raised artificially in hatcheries and conditioning centers. Breeding and development of children predestines them to fit into one of 5 ranked castes. Of course, there is the ruling class, the elite. They've gained the whole world, but they've lost their souls.